What's going on, everybody? Bearded Diabetic coming back at you with another video, and today's is super crazy. We are doing, first let me introduce, I'm here with my middle child. She is 15 years old. She's going to be doing this one with me, so nobody freak out. She's a spice lover like myself. She's excited about doing this. She's seen that we got it, and she was like, oh yeah, I want to do that one along with you. So I was like, okay, let's do it. We have got the 2x spicy nuclear noodle challenge. Oh goodness, I don't know what we're into. And to make matters worse, if it's not already hot enough, according to all the videos and everything I've seen, I've not tried these yet. We made them, got all that put together and all of that. I decided really test myself at the end because I've got the Death Nut Challenge coming up, 13 million Scoville units. I thought, you know what, let's warm up a little bit. Let's try to, kind of test the heat tolerance a little bit more than just the standard peppers and all that kind of stuff. So I made my own personal fire sauce, my own lava sauce, if you will. It's got jalapenos, it's got serranos, it's got extra hot hot sauce, it's got habanero sauce, it's got red pepper flakes, it's got Cajun peanuts, all of that kind of spicy stuff that I like normally in normal quantities. I put all of that together into one massive, extra hot, killer sauce, and that's in the fifth one. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to each get through 2 of these, and then I'm going to tackle this 5th one and see if we can tolerate it. If she can make it through and she can tolerate the spice of these, she may try a little bit of that one with me. We'll just have to kind of see how that goes. But we do have some milk here just in case for emergencies. The whole deal with the challenge is it's to eat the noodles without anything to drink as fast as you can, and just try to get through it. So we're going to dive right in. I got these things made up. They are done. They are spicy, and let's hope we don't die. Are you nervous?
Very nervous.
Okay. And I'm not very good with chopsticks, so, nobody make fun of me. Here we go. Okay. A little bit of heat initially. Oh, yeah, there it is when you swallow. Not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be, though, to be truthful. The beard's a little in the way. Lips are going numb. Yeah, I can feel it. I can start to feel it in my ears. You feel that? Woo!
It tastes good though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, surprisingly, got a pretty good flavor. Eyes are starting to water a little bit. One down.
I'm very sweet.
in my hair?
Ew.
I don't know how beard meets food eats it. Like I said, eyes are watering. Nose is running. Definitely not going to break any speed records, but I think we'll get through it. You making it over there?
Mhm. Nose and my eyes are watering. I'm good.
Two down. We'll grab another napkin. You have to be careful not to inhale it. Because it definitely lights you up. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably say this is an 8 of things that I've eaten. Now, the death sauce. And it's like it just continues to build. Capacity wise, still got plenty of room. You tapping out on that one?
Oh, I feel like I'm gonna say. Oh my gosh.
It definitely builds. That second one, creep it up. Here we go. That's fire hot still. This one just come off the stove. How was it? Horrible. No, I mean, how was the flavor and?
Oh, that was good. Oh my gosh, fucking missed it.
What would you say, 1 to 10? Heat-wise, as far as stuff you've eaten.
Definitely, that's definitely a 10. I've never eaten anything spicy.
That's the
before.
hottest.
Mhm.
She's eaten peppers and stuff with me before. A lot of hot sauce, things like that. This is definitely up there. I've eaten habaneros and different things like that. Serranos all the time. And you know, again, this is probably the hottest thing that I've eaten. But I'd still probably put it at like an 8.
It's not gonna go away.
Oh, it'll go away. It's building. I'm kind of stalling on purpose because this is like not heat wise, but hot off the stove. I put it to my lips and it immediately burnt the fire out of my lips. So I'm trying to let this cool down because if anyone knows, it's got hot oil and everything in it. That stuff is it retains heat. Mine's actually starting to subside. Flicking sauce on my face.
I'm so sweaty.
Man. I didn't wait long enough to let it cool down before we started filming. Yep. Heat-wise, it's actually starting to subside. Don't feel like I need the milk or anything to drink or anything like that. It's just rookie mistake. Didn't let this cool down long enough before I tried to eat it. So that's what I'm kind of doing now is trying to let it air out.
I'm gonna try it, but it's scary.
Give me an ice cube. And no, that's not cheating because I'm going to melt it in there just to try to cool it down. Lots of ASMR sounds. I'm thinking this is definitely going to be hotter than the other. Just that first bite that I took was definitely warm. Sweating on the back of my head. You want to try some?
Sure. Yeah.
Give me those scissors right behind you. There we go. Alright. See if this is cooled down enough to eat.
actually not that hot. It's just the first bite. I don't know what it tastes like. I don't know. Just look, it has peanut butter.
Got peanuts. It's definitely warm, but I kind of agree. I don't know what it is about adding anything to it, but it kind of seemed like it diminished the heat a little bit. So although the sauce I made was hot by itself, it didn't really add any heat necessarily to the noodles. They're still plenty hot.
It tasted good. Taste it.
Yeah. I think doctoring them up like that kind of diminished the spice. The first two were definitely spicier. And then again, it may be that our mouths are numb from the first one,
Yeah.
and you're not really able to tell.
I know my stomach's upset now. Very upset.
Yeah, it's kind of settling in the gut. It's gonna be fun later on.
Really sneaky nuts. He shut the son of the bowl.
Yeah. I mean, I've definitely still got some heat going on. Oh no.
Your shirt's already turned orange. You are pouring sweat.
Yeah. So there's a little bit of the sauce that I made in the bottom, but no more noodles. Kind of a little bit disappointed in that bowl, just because it was almost like I figured the added peppers and the added hot sauces and all of that would really add something to it and kind of make it more intense, but it's no more intense than the first two. I really think once that second one started peaking, that was pretty much the extent of the heat. You know, I don't know if I would have tried to do all 5 individually, like I said, by myself, if it would have continued to build or what, but definitely disappointed that the sauce didn't really add much to that last one, but it wasn't really part of the challenge. I just wanted to kind of do something unique, do something different to, you know, set it apart. Everybody's done these. Everybody's kind of put their own little twist on them, doing some different things. So I was just trying to be a little unique in it, but it didn't really add nothing to it. Didn't add no heat. You know, definitely still feel a little bit of the lips tingling. The ears aren't, you know, ringing or anything anymore, and
I use never ring.
sweat like crazy. Sometimes when I eat super hot stuff, it don't really ring. It just kind of feels like your ears kind of, no, it kind of your ears just kind of almost like hollow out, or not really hollow out, but just kind of focus out or something. But it really wasn't as bad as what a lot of people make it out to be. A lot of people's like, oh, it's the worst thing ever, and you know, I don't know how in the world you can eat it. It peaked right there at the end of the second bowl, and it was hot, but I mean, you just gave it a few minutes and wasn't no big deal. Like I say, I haven't even touched the milk.
I drank a glass and a half.
She drank a little bit of milk, but you know, she got through the 2 bowls no problem. Definitely feel it setting in the belly just a little bit. Feel a little bit of heat starting to radiate down in there.
Taking my stomach churn.
Yeah, a little churning of the belly and stuff. But overall, not a bad challenge. I would call this a success. I would call this a win. Simply because even though, you know, the added stuff, I didn't finish that. I ate all the noodles out of this one. We ate all the noodles out of the original packs. And, you know, we each had 2 bowls apiece of just the straight 2 times fire nuclear spicy noodles, which the challenge is just for 1. The challenge is to get through it as quick as you can with nothing to drink. We both succeeded in that. She had a little bit to drink after the fact, but I think we're good. I think I would call this a victory. It was fun. I appreciate her sitting with me and eating these with me. I had a good time. You know, we'll see how the blood sugar responds. I put my before number in here. I will wait a little bit and put my after number in here, just because I am a diabetic, so we're going to kind of make that a part of doing these as well. And hopefully we can get some more challenges. Like I said, I've got the Death Nut Challenge coming up. Going to do that after tackling this one. I know this is only like, you know, 9,000 Scoville units or something per pack. So, you know, maybe we had 20-something thousand Scoville units. With the added peppers and something in this, you would think it would be more, but it didn't feel like it in the mouth. But again, maybe we were still numb. And the Death Nut Challenge, the last one on it, is 13 million. So that's a big difference. But I thought this was a pretty good warm-up. So we'll see what happens with that. Stay tuned. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Help me spread the word about this YouTube channel. And yeah, that's it.